Hey guys, so recent events in my life have sort of led me to this discovery, if you will, and I found it interesting and I thought I'd share it with y'all. So, um, to start, my life, most of it has been dramatic, for lack of a better word. There's just been a lot of drama, a lot of issues, a lot of things to go through, whether I'm going through it personally or someone very close to me that I care about is. So, you know, there's been a pattern of chaos and just one issue after another that I had just dealt with or thought I dealt with and moved on. And so when I got to be older, and I was more in charge of my own life, I had a feeling of pride, like I had survived something, and I know that sounds dramatic, but survived a life that was hard and came out proud of who I am. So there's that. And then it got me to thinking, you know, my life is pretty normal now. And, for a few years, 4 years, 5 years, whatever it's been, I've been dealing with this anxiety, and I've dealt with it before, but not like this. And so I'm like, in my head, like, what the hell? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, all these things that have happened, I've never been this way. And now that everything is normal, it's an uncomfortable feeling, right? So, recently, I've noticed, now I have a family member, a close family member, that's an addict. And it's not a new issue. It's something that my family's been dealing with for a long time. But very recently, we're at an end point where either you're gonna get help, you're gonna decide you want to get help, or you're gonna die, and that's all there is to it. So that's, where it had always occupied my mind, the issue, it was sort of in the periphery because, I don't know, it had gone on for years and, you kind of just adjust to that, right? It's normal. But when you get to this point and things have changed and things have escalated, then you realize, oh shit. And it starts to occupy more of the space in there. And so it has. And one thing I've noticed since that has happened is that I'm not in my own head thinking about me, right? I'm thinking about now this issue. And so my anxiety for me, like how I feel physically and what I'm focusing on is very different. It's not, I don't feel it. And it got me to thinking, like, holy shit, like maybe I found some sort of, not answer, but I've discovered something. And so I realized that I've gone through most of my life and I have taken all these experiences and all these situations and sort of packed them in and sort of had this illusion that I had dealt with whatever it is and that, I've moved on. But I don't think that's the truth, right? Because now that the dust has settled and my life is mostly quiet, I find myself very uncomfortable. And it's such a strange thing to think about, calmness, is uncomfortable to me. And so that was a weird thing to sort of, and it's not like I didn't sort of realize that earlier on, but it's not really in the depth that I have now realized. So it's just been it's been strange, and I've noticed, like, I think that now that these external sources of stress are not really as influential in my life as they once were, and I can't run and hide in those situations and distract myself with those situations, I'm left with just me. And, it's not a comfortable place to be. And so now I'm left with years and years and years of things that have affected me that I don't think fully realized. And now I'm supposed to sort through all that. I don't know. But I just found it so interesting. Like, I don't know. And I figured, hell, I'm not the only person, certainly not the only person, who, has run. I'm like a marathon runner over here, okay? Run for myself all the time. And I didn't realize it. And so I think I've said before that I come across a lot of people who have what I'll refer to as situational anxiety, where they're going through something stressful in their life, like a job or a death, loss of a job, or like a death or something, whatever, something stressful, something acute, okay? But I've often described myself as like a chronically anxious person, just by nature, I felt like. And I'm realizing that, yes, I have been anxious and just kind of off for as far back as I can remember, like as far back as my memories go. But it was a different kind of anxious, It was just I can't explain it. It just wasn't the same as it is now. Now it's like it's an uncomfortable, like, you want to crawl out of your own skin sort of anxiety that I sit with today, and for years now, like I said. So yeah, I feel like, damn, whoa. Right? I don't know, to me it's weird. But yeah, I wanted to share that with you. I have no course of action. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I sort of operate under the belief that there are some things in life that you just deal with. Like, there's no, like, how do you process or move on from certain things, right? You just sort of have to take it. That's it. And just do your best with it. And so, yeah, I have no course of action. I just wanted to sort of share this enlightenment that I have had, and assume that there's many other people out there who maybe connect with that. I don't know. But anyway, that's my story. It was a little bit hard to get out at some points. I'm sorry. But that's it. Yeah. So anyway, till next time. Okay, wait, hold on. All right, here we go. Till next time.